Hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. Shit, I was 7 years old, and I won't forget, man, Getty. I was 7 years old. Get in your boxing stance, boy. Yes, sir. Throw the punch, boy. Jab. Jab. From the chin, back to the chin. From the chin, back to the chin. Shit, Manny Pacquiao don't even got the basics, man. I'm gonna expose that shit. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Get right in between. Ah, ah. Elbow was good, man. Surgery was good. You know? Ah, ah.
Keith, do you think fighters get wrapped up in the mystique of Manny Pacquiao?
I mean, he's a legend, no lie. There's a lot at stake, you know? And I got more to lose than to gain. I'm gaining a lot by just beating a legend. But depending on how I beat him, and if I even beat him, you know, the first thing that's gonna come out of somebody's mouth is, well, he was 40. Well, he did lose to Jeff Horn. Well, he wasn't really the same. He looked like the same when he beat up Adrian Broner. But now he's not gonna be the same when he loses to Keith Thurman. There's always gonna be talk, there's always gonna be debate, you know? And I don't really care about that. I'm still doing what I always do. Giving you guys some of the best fights in the beautiful sport of boxing. When Keith Thurman was out for 2 years, shit, I miss Keith Thurman. This shit was boring. That shit was boring. Keith Thurman brings the best fights in the welterweight division. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. Keith Thurman fought Sean Porter. Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia. Back to back. I could have made money in between. I could have took a regular fight. I could have had Jose Cito Lopez back then. I fought them back to back. A year goes by, we make them fight each other. What was more entertaining? Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter was more entertaining. Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia was more entertaining than Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. Alright? I just give good fights, man.
Yeah, you do.
I just give good fights, you know?
Well, good fights, Keith. Assuming you get past Pacquiao, say you want to get past and retire and make sure he doesn't fight again. That next fight, of course, would be Errol Spence, right? Who said recently.
Man, he fight Manny Pacquiao. He focused on Manny Pacquiao.
All right.
There's too much action right now. First, he has to do what we all expect him to do, beat Sean Porter, right? Let's say it fight's a draw. Let's say they need a rematch. You know, we don't know how competitive that fight's gonna be, right? Boxing is not a today, tomorrow, playoff, Super Bowl, and there is no schedule, you know? And this fight is so big, and I'm having such a good comeback year. After this, it's whatever really presents itself, you know? What's really gonna happen? If them boys get caught up in a double fight or a trilogy, then what's Keith Thurman got to do? He got to look at his other options. You know what I'm saying? So after this fight, we're going to look at the chessboard. Yeah, the clock's going to be ticking. Yeah, we have to make a decision in a certain amount of time, but we got time on the clock. So we're going to stare at the board. We're going to stare at the board. We're going to see what other people doing, how they moving. All right, bet. So you'll get it when you get it. But there ain't no decision making today for tomorrow. But it's a great fight for 2020. And I already said that. I said that many times. That we might see Keith Thurman and Spence in 2020. But I can't say when, where, how, and exactly why at this point in time.
But you will retire, Manny Pacquiao.
This motherfucker can fight if he want to fight. That's on him. But he ain't never gonna fight Keith Thurman again. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really make somebody retire. Look how long Roy Jones went. Look how long B-Hop went.
No. You said you're gonna retire, man.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna retire. But really, that's his choice. I just gotta try to point him in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Exit that way, baby. Go be senator, baby. Your country needs you, baby. That's all. That's all it is. And what other way to go down in the Hall of Fame than to be the last man to fight Manny Pacquiao. The last man to ever put him down. You know what I mean? It's history in the making. Right now, right here, this history in the making.
Keith, you mentioned that you were working out at LA Fitness when you were
Hey, what's up, dude? Sorry, everything good? Cool, cool.
Yeah. Why LA Fitness and not Safety Boxing Club?
Motherfucker, I was in Safety Boxing Club. I worked out at night at LA Fitness. Big difference. You know, you gotta, after you're done boxing, you gotta go do something. You gotta go do some road work. Gotta go do something at night. We don't lose this from the heavy bag. We don't lose this from the heavy bag.
How much money do you use? We could drop it a bit.
Starter camp 182. You do the math.
So Keith, when we're done with this round, we'll just do the one-on-ones, okay?
All right. I need to stop touching 182. Those some fat boy numbers for me. And I go to a restaurant and man, I gotta lose weight. And then, oh, but you look good. I said, that's for my mama. That don't have nothing to do with my job right there. And you say, I look good, that's for my mama. You know, we hold the weight pretty good. I call it bacon wrap. They wrap around the middle. And if I was a girl, I'd be happy because they wrap around my ass too. I got 3 different pairs of boxers. Small, medium, and large.
How satisfied you feeling with scoring in this camp?
I mean, real good, man. We got, 3 talented individuals giving me good work, giving me different looks. I got one guy, real pressure. The other guy, we work on the inside. He was more Pacquiao side. Robicio, he Cuban Olympian, you know what I mean? So he has skills. And before I was in shape, I put him on the back end. So he got me while I'm tired. First time we got in the ring, he popped at me. Bop, bop, bop. I'm like, damn, I'm glad this ain't fight night. Shit, you know? So we had to tighten up, and we get our defense a little better. We get a little duck, we get a little roll on, we get a little half step back, and now we in the groove thing. And right there too, man. A simple check hook on the inside. Gotta say.
Keith, why you think Pacquiao chose you and not Earl since he showed up to the Earl fight?
I mean,
I got in the ring.
I was in Tokyo and I already knew that was my fight. Y'all don't get to know what I know. I already knew that shit was my fight. You know? First off, Pacquiao wants a better fight than the Adrian Broner performance.
Yeah.
It was not entertaining for the fight fans. He was not entertained as a fight fan. He wants a better fight. He knows that Errol is a champion, but is Errol going to give him the kind of fight that he wants? Outside of that, who's got the best resume in the welterweight division? Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
And if you want to say that I got this fight because I look vulnerable, so what? So what? They want a fight that they can win. Maybe they said, man, he stood up against Errol. Errol just weighed 147, but we all know Errol's a big welterweight. He literally, you got 3 choices. Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. If you got to take away one, probably going to be Errol first. Then you got Danny and Thurman. But what do you get from fighting Danny? Not a new world title. You're not upsetting a young, undefeated welterweight champion. There's more to gain facing Keith Thurman than anybody else in the first place. So I think I got the fight on my credentials. I think I got my fight because I look vulnerable. I think I got the fight because I deserve it. And I think I got the fight because it's one of the best fights that could be made this year. Point blank, period.
And it's the biggest pay-per-view fight of the year. Biggest pay-per-view fight of the year.
Well said, champ.
All right, we're gonna do photos with the team, and then we're gonna do one-on-one. So we're gonna let Keith towel off for 2 seconds. So you guys know, if you haven't gotten any one-on-ones with Dan Birmingham, yes, Dan Birmingham, Winky, anyone on the team, let me know, so that way we'll make sure you get them. If not, then this will be Keith. So if the team can come in, Dan, Eric, Chris, Kim, Yo, Senior. And this will introduce you who the team is, so that way you guys know when he's referencing who's who, in case you don't know everyone. And if you haven't signed in, please sign in before you leave. And Leonard? We'll have you come in.
Yeah, okay. What do you want me to
Be right next to your son. Leonard?
Okay.
Go next to.
You're doing something next
There you go. So I'll talk over while they're doing this photo. This is the team, the corner, trainers, Dad, and Leonard Elvey, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, who's the promoter for the fight.
Perfect.
And then we're gonna do one, and Winky Wright. The infamous Winky Wright. Winky Wright. Yeah, you're done. You can go now. We can try this right now. All right, so then we'll do the team. This is Kimberly Donner, who is Daynard. I keep calling you Donner. That's okay. Kim's kick-ass. She's one of the. I believe she's the only female trainer.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/Thaboxingvoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.